What's up, squad? Welcome back to Fishing Planet. In this video I'm going to explain everything you need to know about bottom rods. Also, I'm going to show you a hot spot at St. Croix, Michigan. Let's get into it. Alright, so what is a bottom rod? It's pretty self-explanatory. It uses a sinker to fish at the bottom of either the river or lake. Reasons why you would have a sinker on a line is because either the current is too strong or you want to anchor your bait to the floor. In general, these rods are heavy rods. They're pretty pricey too. I got this for 20,000 in-game money, but they're well worth it when catching the big fish. So why would you need a bottom rod? A bottom rod is for those heavy fish, those catfish, those big unique pike. So this is a great rod for pulling in big fish. Alright, so what are some unique features about this rod? You can attach a sinker to this as well as any feeder to chum out. The weight sizes are pretty heavy. You go from 3 ounces to 6 ounces with this rod. You could put on heavy baits on this rod as well as light baits on this rod, as long as your sinker is heavy enough to carry the bait out there. Alright, for this rod here I'm using Mono 0.018. it is a 25-pound test line. Also, I'm using a Mono leader 0.16, and that is a 33-pound test line. Why would you use a leader? A leader is good because the leader will break off instead of you breaking any components of your rod. So if you were to break the leader, you would just break everything attached to the leader. So you would break the leader and the hook instead of taking either your rod or your reel or even your sinker. Alright, to match that I'm using a 6/0 hook because we're going after big fish, okay? And for the reel I'm using a 4500 Exterminator with a 16-pound drag. This rod has many characteristics like the feeder rod, except it has the backbone to handle the biggest of fish in Fishing Planet. Alright guys, with that being said, here we are at St. LaCroix Lake. We're going to spawn at this spawn here called the Woods of the Eastern Bank, and I'm going to put this rod to test and show you why this rod is so good to have. Let's go there. Alright, here we are. We just spawned in the beautiful lake of St. LaCroix. Got a boat in the background and beautiful wilderness. Alright, so where you want to go from here is you want to hook a right from the spawn and follow this pathway all the way down until you hit 2 patches of lily pads. Okay, here we are at our destination. You can see there's 2 lily pads here. And we're going to treat this rod just like the feeder rod. If you haven't seen or know about the feeder rod, I made a video. I'll put the link in the description below. And you want to set up your stand towards the direction you want to be fishing at. And you can see I have a marker there where I've caught a trophy pike. And to prove it to you, I'm just going to pull it up right now. And there you have it, trophy northern pike I just caught recently. So I just marked it on my map so I know where the trophies are at. Okay, so we have our setup using a 6/0 and some shiners. A viewer told me to post about this, so I'm doing it all in one video. So I just want to say thank you for the shout out and letting me know where the fish are at. So here is our stand. We're gonna throw out to that marker right there, just past the reeds, and we have a sinker attached, so it's just gonna hit the ground and our bait is just gonna sit there, and we're gonna leave our rod there until we get a bite. Simple as that, just like a feeder rod, just has more heft. Alright, so where does this rod strive in? It strives in lakes, rivers. I wouldn't say really deep water just because the fish aren't going to be in the very depths of the ocean, but I would say currents or lakes. That's where you would particularly use this. And we got a fish on here. And you can see where this backbone comes in play. You can set the drag a little bit. Got a little bit of fight here. And this is a northern pike for sure. Might be trophy. It's pulling my line out here. And these are some strong fighters. Not like trout, but they have a lot of pull to them. So you want to just keep tension on this line and keep reeling them in. It's an easy way to get money here. The bite is every few minutes, I would say. But when they do come in, you get lots of money for them. Almost like Florida, just you get more money per pound. And this guy is taking me out for a drive. I'm going to set my drag up just a little bit more. Just to let him know that this... You're coming in, bro. You want to get the angle on him. I need to get a better reel for this so I could have the drag a little bit more. I think the rod could take it. So he's coming in slowly but surely. He wants to make a around the block here and show me the city life. But he's coming in. And this is a very big fish. I could tell you right now, this is probably trophy. So he's almost here. Let me get the angle on him just a little bit more. And there it is, guys. Trophy northern pike. 16 pounds for $1,200. And this is a big fish. I would recommend you bring the biggest net you have and just have fun chilling here with your bottom rod. Alright, that's it for this tutorial, guys. Like I said, this guy's a beast. Add a sinker or chum out the area. Put some good bait on there and you'll be pulling in the big ones. I'm telling you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.